Hi, welcome to our next Level 3 differentiation video. And in this video, we're going to focus on the product rule. The product rule is a good strategy to use when two functions are being multiplied together. The word product means to multiply. So to differentiate using the product rule, we're going to use the following idea. If a function y is made up of a function g times a function h, then the derivative of y dash, is equal to g times h dash plus g dash times h. To show you what we mean, here's a function y equal to x squared times 3x minus 8, and we're going to see that it's broken up into two functions. One is g x squared and one is h 3x minus 8, and they've been multiplied together. Right, so let's show you how to differentiate with the product rule with this example. Y equals x squared times 3x minus 8. Right, well, we've seen it's broken up into two functions, g and h, and they're being times together. So let's use the product rule to differentiate. But we need to work out what g dash is and h dash. So we'll go back and work out g dash, which is 2x, and h dash, which is 3. Now we can substitute into the product rule, because y dash is equal to g, which is x squared, times by h dash, which is 3, plus g dash, which is 2x, times by h, which is 3x minus 8. And we're done. We can write down our answer, but it may sometimes be useful to simplify it. And expanding out the brackets and simplifying it, we would get y dash is equal to 9x squared minus 16x. All right, let's move on to a little bit more complicated one. Example 2. We're going to differentiate y is equal to 5 times x to the power of 4 times the square root of 3x minus 8. Well, again, we can see this function is made up of two functions, g and h, being times together. So we're going to use the product rule once again. But to do that, we need to go back and work out what g dash is and h dash. Now g dash is 20x cubed, because the 4 comes out the front and times it by the 20, and then the 4 drops down to a power of 3. H dash is a lot more complicated. It's a composite function. And it's also got a square root, which has got a power of a half. If you've forgotten how to differentiate a function like this, go back and remind yourself by looking at the composite function video and practice that more. Alright, we're ready to substitute into the product rule. So y dash is equal to g, which is 5 times x to the power of 4, times by h dash, which is this complicated expression, plus g dash, which is 20x cubed, times by h, which is the square root of 3x minus 8. And we've got our derivative function, our gradient function, which is this long but complicated, beautiful expression. Now, mostly for achieved, you don't need to simplify, but if you do need to for further advancement, you may need to practice your algebra and try and simplify this expression to something like this. Great, thanks for watching.